'Tis the season as seven-gill sharks start swimming towards San Diego. I spoke with one of the dive masters at SD Expeditions who describes what it's like to come face to face with such rare creatures. It's spring, which means it's time. Seven-gill sharks creeping through the kelp along our coast.
That's a beautiful place.
Co-founder and dive master of SD Expeditions, Nick LaBeouf, describing La Jolla Cove.
Diving in a marine protected area is it's fascinating.
If you're lucky and looking, you may run into one of these, rare, majestic, and highly curious.
It's exciting to see a shark that's slow moving and they really come to investigate you. You don't have to bait them in with chum.
It's not uncommon for a seven-gill shark to swim right up to Nick and his fellow scuba divers, especially during March and April. In this video captured by SD Expeditions, you see a sea lion getting curiously close. It's as if it catches sight of the shark and swims away. We're just catching and releasing. But Nick won't swim away from them, he swims with them. Here they captured video of two 40-pound yellowtail fish swimming with a seven-gill. They're known for having 7 gills instead of 5, and their dorsal fins sit further back on their bodies than most sharks.
We anchor off just on the outside of that buoy, right over there.
This white one right here?
Yeah, that tall white one.
SD Expeditions takes divers in groups of 4 on boat tours.
We have horned sharks, there's taupe sharks, we see the sea lions and harbor seals, the kelp bass are doing great, California sheephead, lobsters.
All kinds of creatures living and lurking just off the coast of one of the country's most beautiful beach communities.
It's a whole other world down there. When you're scuba diving, it's probably the closest thing to being an astronaut. You know, you're neutrally buoyant, you're not going up, you're not going down. You're literally suspended in this beautiful ocean.
I love how he describes that, just floating around. Yeah. Now those seven-gills that we saw, they're known to be very docile, but in 2013 in New Zealand, a student survived a bite to the head by a seven-gill. The dive partner had to punch the shark in the head.
So they're docile. Just one tried to bite some guy's head off.
No fatality.